Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. You're with me, Big Brain, here today on Times Now, and you're watching the Chennai final of Tata Crucible for Campuses 2020. Travel across this country, go to 40 cities, do whatever you want, but sometimes when you come to a city like this, which is Chennai, you just see appreciation of knowledge in a completely different magnitude. Let's pick action by looking at who our 6 finalists here today are. Celebrating a 4.0 environment applicable to what would be for college students. We've picked 4 elements that are required for the future, which would be a 4.0 world. We pick action on the first one, celebrating brands, companies, people who have always believed in innovation. And in doing so, they have consistently stayed ahead of the curve. Here it comes. The rules of the game, 2 attempts allowed on every question, 26 in all. The first 20 will appear on your screen, the last 6 are from me. Plus 50 if you get it right, minus 50 if you get it wrong. So if we are ready, on ahead of the curve, starting with the first one on your screen now. Recognizing the importance of healthy food, which company became the first to experiment with breakfast cereal based out of wheat called Wheaties? IIT Madras on first strike.
General Mills.
General Mills and not Kellogg's. Put your hands together, plus 50. Oh, well played on that one. They were anyway producing a lot of wheat and they said, why don't we try out Wheaties? IIT making the first move. Second one on your screens now. These are called cube toys. They're made out of backpacks as danglers for backpacks. This company is also now getting into shoes, selfie sticks, stationery products, and one of the companies they studied to get into these diversified products was Titan from the Tata Group. Which company, perhaps if I may say so, inspired by Titan, is getting into these different range of innovations while their core business has been smartphones for the youth? Someone's taking a chance at it. Savita, on my left, yes?
Xiaomi, MI.
Xiaomi or MI is playing around with all these options and trying to create an electronic landscape, not a phone landscape. Well answered, plus 50. Savita College will get a 50. As we go to the next one on your screen now. Ali Raja Subhashekaran, yes?
He is the founder of Leica. So they produced 2.0 Leica mobiles. Subhaskiran Ali Raja.
Is the producer of or the creator of Leica.
Leica.
Plus 50. IIT getting their business facts absolutely right. And super confident with the answer, no ambiguity at all. The next one is a lateral thinking question. You got to put the dots together to arrive at an answer. And the overall answer is what matters. You got to give me the name of an entity and not a brand. Here we go. IIT Madras, off in a flash.
Hudson Agro.
Hudson Agro. Explain.
So he's Raj Mohan. Chandramohan, RG Chandramohan, Arun Ice Cream is their like ice cream brand, and Oyalo Pizza is like their pure vegetarian chain of pizza.
Put your hands together. Well played. 50. Oh, good quizzing. IIT Madras are making very early inroads into the quiz. We'll tell you where the teams stand on the other side of this break. Permit me a very quick break. I'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're with me, Pick Brain on Times Now, and you're watching the Chennai final of Tata Crucible for Campuses. A first look at Crucible Quotient tells us this story. As we progress into the second frontier, analytics. It's an area where there's going to be a lot of data in the future, but what's going to make you successful is what you make of that data. In the context of a quiz, we call it From Data to Answers. Here it comes. We're going to give you a few data points through our clues and questions, and you'll figure the answer out. 12 in this segment. Scoring pattern remains the same, starting with the first one on your screen now. William Reilly was an Irish immigrant. He was inspired to produce his first product after watching chickens strut around on his backyard. IIT Madras are playing aggressive.
This is the sporting brand New Balance. So
the creation of the sporting brand New Balance. Explain that if you know a little more.
So basically, the chicken foot is his biggest inspiration for making the foot arch of the first shoe model.
And that came from the chicken that were running around. Excellent. Oh, very, very well prepared, IIT Madras. As we go to the next one on your screen now. This is Ruth Wakefield. Ruth Wakefield chopped up bits and pieces of a certain product. IIT Madras.
So she invented the chocolate chip cookie. So she chopped up bits of chocolate and put it in the cookie batter and made chocolate chip cookies.
So what we enjoy as choco chip cookie was an experiment by a woman that turned out to be a product idea. Fantastic. Oh, these guys are really playing well. As we go to the next one on your screens now. What was created in 1961 by Rennie Josnicki, or Joskini as some pronounce his name, essentially with the idea of someone who would gain strength from a magic potion. On my far left, Ethiraj College for Women are taking a shot. Yes?
The comics, Asterix?
Asterix came out of a simple logic that a potion could give different. Perfect answer, plus 50. You'll get that absolutely right. Asterix got created by Rene on that logic. As we go to the next one on screen now. These are used in landscape design and gardening for parks, private projects like walkways, etc. The benefits include erosion control, water conservation, and giving aesthetic qualities. What are these? High volume, low value commodity, which is normally now even used by governments. Giving it a shot are the girls from Ethiraj College. Yes?
Fake grass?
Fake grass. Explain that to me.
You can use fake grass because it looks pretty, but it'll stop weeds from growing because it covers the ground and soil won't be eroded.
So it's an environmental solution where real grass is not available and you use fake grass.
Yeah.
Plus 50. Oh, well played. Broken stones and fake grass are a good combination to actually create water conservation and soil erosion to be prevented. As we go to the next one, here it comes. Inemuri is a concept in Japan. It can happen at work, meetings, classrooms. It's considered a sign of dedication to the job. What am I describing if it's called Inemuri in Japan?
So basically, due to like as it says exhaustion, you sleep during work. So you miss out on
It's
sleep.
not considered a bad thing. Like it's like
So they say it's perceived as if like you worked hard, so you didn't catch up sleep, so now you're sleeping during work hours. But you compensated by working late.
Put your hands together. Very, very well worked out. As we go to the next one on your screen now. This is Anil Darkar, extremely well-known writer, critic. He created a very well-known festival which is supported by the Tatas. What am I talking about? It's commonly known as TLL. Taking a chance are the girls from Ethiraj.
Tata Literary something?
That'll be TLS. If I were to take the something into account, explain what it is.
It's a writer's fest, a book fest.
It's a writer's fest or a book fest supported by the Tatas. Literature festival, still give it to you. Tata Literature Live is the technical name, but we'll give you a 50 on that one. Live is okay if you did not get that. As we go to the next one on your screens now. In the United States, these were developed after the National Prohibition Act got published. Since bars and bistros were prohibited for drinking, people who loved drinking gathered in basements of places and started having parties. Now, these are very common for children's birthday parties. What are we really talking about? Yes? On my right?
Finger foods.
Finger foods.
So basically, as it says, like you can eat with one hand while the another hand holds the drink. So
because of a National Prohibition Act, an entire category of food got created, which is
to
finger
eat.
food.
Yeah.
Put your hands together. Necessity is always the mother of invention. Fantastic. An entire finger food industry got created because of the National Prohibition Act. Very good quality answer by IIT Madras. As we go to the next one on your screen now. This is a co-educational independent school in Warwickshire in England. Founded in 1567 as a free grammar school for local boys, it's one of the oldest independent schools in Britain. This school contributed something to the world of sport. What sport came out of this school? On my left, the girls are taking a shot at it. It's a sport.
Lacrosse?
Lacrosse. Minus 50. Minus 50 on a lacrosse for Etihad. Taking a chance. I think it's a half chance. Yes?
rugby.
Rugby came out of this school.
I'm guessing the school is Eton.
And that's the one I'm trying to camouflage. Plus 50. Well played. Very well played. Here's the next one coming on your screen now. He was briefly...
Okay, he's Daniel Ek, the co-founder of Spotify.
Danny Leck, the co-founder of Spotify. Superb. 50 again. IIT. Here's the last one in the segment. Overall answer matters. On screen. Take a look. On my right, Vaishnav.
Peter Thiel.
Peter Thiel. Minus 50. They eliminated what could have been a possible thought process. Yes?
I'm guessing this is Reid Hoffman.
The moment Peter Thiel went out of the picture, Reid Hoffman became clear. Put your hands together. Oh, very well played. Hard luck. Hard luck to you guys. Well, Reid Hoffman was actually the man who got Peter Thiel and Zuckerberg to meet. And that's his famous contribution. We'll take a look at the scores on the other side, but I tell you what, IIT Madras are playing superbly well. All that on the other side of this break. Stay with us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Chennai final of Tata Crucible here today on Times Now. Here's a look at where the teams are. The penultimate frontier is a celebration of leadership, but leadership by showing the way. Here it comes. First one on your screen for a 50 coming up now. This Tata brand has opened a Karigar Center in Hosur, Tamil Nadu. The center aims to provide working and staying environment for over Karigars or jewellery artisans from different cities. On my left, IIT.
We'll go with Tanishq.
Plus 50. Well played on Tanishq, and they get that absolutely right. As we go to the last one in this round, overall answer matters. Here we go. Looking for an organization, a very responsible international organization. None trying. Final rounds are usually a little tougher, and it's beginning to show here. Teams are not willing to take half chances any longer. The answer that I was looking for, Amnesty International. As we go into the final frontier of our battle here today, smart decisions on the go. Here it comes. In this round, nothing appears on screen. So I read out a story or a question, and you can make a smart decision on when you want to stop me. In doing so, I stop the question when you think you know the answer. In that smart decision, if you get it right, you get a 50. If you get it wrong, you get a minus 50. But I continue reading the question for the benefit of the remaining 5 teams. So that's the risk you run. Question 1, here we go. JRD once is believed to have told him while he was working at ACC, how long are you going to spend your life producing something which sticks 2 bricks together? While he was keen to leave, Sir Homi Modi, who was then the MD of ACC, was not willing to let him go. Finally, JRD had to persuade him for him to be relieved. The man went on to become a legend at the Tatas, so much so that there is an automobile named after him today. You're going for it on table number 5, IIT.
Sumant Malgokar, the automobilist Tata Sumo. Sumant Malgokar.
Sumant Mulgaonkar, after whom Sumo is named. Fantastic. Oh, beautifully answered. Tata Motors, Sumant Mulgaonkar was a cement expert before he moved to Tata Motors, and JRD Tata brought him in there. Here's the next one. I was opened to the world by Queen Elizabeth II in October of 1973. I was designed by a Danish architect. I comprise of multiple performance levels which can host over 1,500 performances annually. I am a beautiful house that celebrates music and art. Going for it on table number 6 are the girls.
Sydney Opera House.
Plus 50. Oh, beautifully played. Here's the next one. In classical Greek mythology, I am believed to be the first woman on earth. Zeus ordered for Hephaestus, the god of craftsmanship, to create me.
Pandora.
Pandora, which gives the world Pandora's box. Plus 50. Oh, the girls from Ethiraj are playing extremely well. Here's the next one. After retiring their official company mascot in 1962, they latched on to the concept of a spokes clown instead of a spokesman. William Scott was hired in 1963.
McDonald's.
Instead of a spokesperson, they have a spokes clown. The girls are good quizzers. 50 again. And we'll go to the final question. Here we go. I was established legally as a place in 1845 from a refugee who found me to be a relief, essentially from tropical diseases that prevailed in the plains. Much of my local economy is based on hospitality and a few spices.
Kodaikanal?
Kodaikanal. Put your hands together. Beautifully answered. Ladies and gentlemen, the scorecard on your screen, Crucible Quotient at Chennai, reads as follows. congratulate our teams and to give the top two their prizes. It's a pleasure and privilege to have amidst us a person who's been a very strong support and an advocate of learning outside classrooms, be it at the school level, the college level, or at the corporate level. An industry veteran, someone who heads one of the biggest centers of Tata Consultancy Services, the Vice President and Regional Head of TCS Chennai, Mr. Suresh Raman.
I think the type of talent we have seen, we saw how many people are quick to respond. I think the IIT Madras people showed up, and the ubiquity was shown by, I think they were everywhere. I think very important to be quick and ubiquitous, and the type of intelligence all of you have demonstrated, I think you need to show in the corporate world as well. The more of energy and enthusiasm, what we saw in the quiz, I think you need to take it forward to the corporate world to be very successful.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you witnessed a remarkable Chennai final where you saw two young girls emerge as young talent out of this city from Ethiraj College of Women, playing extremely well to finish runner-up here today. But on the other side, you saw a team that came determined to win. Having won this quiz before, they probably have their goals set high, and their aspirations would certainly be the national championship title. Job well done as IIT Madras marches through with yet another Crucible title. We will be back with you with another city, with another set of teams a week from now. Till then, from me, Pig Brain, from all of us at Times Now, you were watching Tata Crucible. Good afternoon and goodbye. Thank you for joining us.